go to our special guest of honor for tonight. If you can give us 10 or 15 minutes of his time to talk to us. I know for those that might not be able to watch, we'll broadcast it. Mr. Emmanuel Eyaba, the mic is yours, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. How are you doing? Hope you're fine. Can you hear me very well?
Oh, yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wave your hands, everybody. Yeah, okay. Not everybody that is, their video is on. Anyway, please go ahead. Go ahead. I think they can hear you.
All right. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm actually on transit. I came into Lagos last night. I'm just coming from the island now. I'm going back to my hotel room. So I don't know if you can notice, I'm just going off and on. You know, yeah, my name is Emmanuel Eyaba. I'm a filmmaker. I was trained in Hollywood. And I'm the chairman, Directors Guild of Nigeria, Abuja chapter, and all over the northern part of Nigeria. As a matter of fact, Directors Guild of Nigeria, we are actually in an election year. You know, it's been very, very tough. 4 people want to lead DGN, and it's been causing a couple of controversies, but all the same, we'll do our best to get the main man who will take the film business to the next level. I want to really congratulate the organizers of SMA for the beautiful work they are doing. Motion picture industry, as a matter of fact, is a private initiative. As a matter of fact, Nollywood, when it started, it wasn't made to survive. It was meant to die like a baby. But individuals wanted to see it move to the next level. And right now, globally, Nollywood happens to be the 3rd biggest producers of film in the whole world. I mean, that's a very big feat for any industry. And it has not really gotten enough support from government. So I am not expecting all our other African countries to expect so much from the government. One of the biggest challenges Africa has faced has been the issue of good governance. We have material resources. We have very intellectually sound people. We have good stories. Hollywood is even coming to Africa right now to borrow stories. So we, the individuals, the practitioners, must think out of the box to make it happen. We do not have the technology that the Americans have. We don't have the gadgets. There's so much money that they have. But one thing we have that no one can afford is our stories. Our stories are very, very, very creative. Africans have the best stories you can think about. If you see most of the biggest projects that are making so much waves in the US, they all have stories related to the African culture. Look at the Marvel comics. What are they doing? They talk about superheroes. Why can't we begin to celebrate our own superheroes? Let us begin to tell stories that will resonate with the African people. Let us tell historic stories. Stories that people can really, really appreciate. You know, whether we like it or not, they used to say Africa talks about juju too much. America is talking about guns too much. India is talking about love too much. We need to have something we have to sell to the global world. We need to have something we can sell to them and make them understand. I know that we have a cultural heritage. Not only to make the Americans, that all we have to offer is just how to kill people, how to behead people, how to steal. You know, just like my counterparts in Nigeria here, they've made us to believe that immediately anybody is coming into Nigeria, the person will be scammed. But it is not true. It's just a perception that film has been able to give. Film is a very powerful tool when it comes to perception building. So we filmmakers need to begin to change the narrative. Let us change the narrative. Look at what happened with Lionheart by Genevieve Funachi. She was able to turn a very simple story of a woman and women empowerment. The whole story about Lionheart is about women empowerment. She transformed and changed the story upside down, and everybody began to be like, oh, even Netflix had to collect the film, you know? So we Africans, we should begin to tell stories that will tell about our cultural heritage. I want to know more about Sierra Leone by just watching a Sierra Leone film. I do not want a Sierra Leone movie that will just show me only the negative sides of Sierra Leone. No. Film should be able to transform. Film should be able to change the perception. Film should be able to change the narrative. You know, like our political systems in Nigeria here, they are crazy. You know, can we really tell stories that can transform somebody and make you think otherwise? You know, right now we are battling the issue of Boko Haram and the issue of herdsmen. That does not mean that every Nigerian is a herdsman or every Nigerian is a Boko Haram. So film is a very, very powerful tool, and I hope and expect that in the shortest time, the African nation will get to the point where it will be celebrated globally, not only in the negatives, not only in bad leadership, but let us also sell the good parts of Africans to the global world. I think I will stop here and expect to have some questions that could also help this class.